Hey everyone, my name's Odotmaster, and welcome back to Against the Storm, where I am trying to get it so I can see my recording time so I don't run into a 45-minute issue like I did last time. There we go. Okay, we are at the end of the blight cycle, right? I'm pretty sure I have to hit... No, we're at the beginning. We're at the beginning. I was like, what did I do? Yeah, so I ended it last time. So we've already done the bronze seals. So what I need to try to go for is the lead seal. There's two. There's one here, and there's one here. This seems... I guess they seem about the same. What I try to do is I try to go for different modifiers. But there's not much I can do. I am going to go here. Well, actually, do I want to go here or do I want to go here? I think I want to go here. I'm going to go for that lead seal. So we're going to pick some things to embark with. I really like having meat and stone. I really like having a mix of villagers, except for this. This is really nice. So we start with base goods, and then we also get jerky immediately, 2 villagers and lizards. If I can make a house for the lizards, they'll be pretty immediately happy. Because I don't see beavers on here, so I have a feeling these are the 3 different races I'm going to get. I'm going to go with wood, just so we start with some wood. And I'm going to go with some roots, since we don't start with roots. And we're just going to straight go for it. And see where we get. My hope is to get a bunch of these done, and I definitely will be cutting these videos a little shorter. I don't know necessarily that I'll be cutting out gameplay, but I think... Oh, nope, those aren't the 3 types we get, because we have harpies right here. That's interesting. I'm going to try to cut them a little shorter, just because I think I can go faster. And if it's going to be another hour-long thing, I'll just cut it into 2 different sections, 2 different videos. That way you guys aren't sitting through a whole hour. So do we want a forager's camp, a ranch, a trapper's camp, or leather worker? I really want to do a ranch. Because I can't be moved 3x3, and it produces meat, leather, and eggs automatically. You don't need anything. From what I'm seeing, like, it doesn't say you can collect. So I kind of want to do a ranch because free meat with lizards and harpies sounds phenomenal. Okay, so we already have fabric. Dye and tools are both really important. I'm leaning towards, I'm going to go with dye because barrels can be used to make ale, or the manufactory. Barrels can be used to make ale and dye can be used to make coats. We have harpies. Harpies are super sensitive to the weather. So having coats as soon as possible is going to be amazing. And then viewers, biscuits, a porridge, planks, tools, pipes, pack of trade goods, pack of luxury goods. Really quick, don't I have building materials and provisions. Okay. So I have neither trade goods nor luxury goods. I'm gonna go with butcher. So skewers, jerky, and oil. The reason is getting oil or coal, and then also getting immediately the ability to make jerky, because both, I believe you guys like jerky, don't you? Yeah. So these both like jerky, so finding things in common. So jerky is good. Boots would be good. Things like that, and having housing for everybody are going to make my people happier. So I'm going to do a path here. I am going to get the gatherers hopefully started pretty fast. And then I need to get a crude workstation. And that's all I will build for right now. I am going to speed it up a little bit because I know what I'm doing now. And so if you assign people to work here, they'll also help construct it faster. It's just a little cheaty way to... Not cheaty, just a little faster way to get things done. I want 4, 4, 4, and I haven't had any reason to do pipes quite yet. Cornerstone. Hostility from woodcutters is decreased by 4. Gain 1 ancient tablet for every 2 completed glade events, plus 2 to clay production. I want glade events. We do a lot of exploring, and ancient tablets come in really handy with orders, which we do have this time. I should do this because this collects clay. We also have our orders. Do I want to keep Lizard Resolve above 10 or complete 2 glade events? Actually, is what I'm going to do. Okay. 35 paths gives us 10% faster on roads and 10 stone versus parts, fabric, and goods. Ooh, this... I'm kind of thinking faster on roads, and then I can just make sure there's more roads. And then need for jerky fulfilled, I'm actually going to do automatically without really looking at the other one, just because we have jerky. So +1 to plank production, creative bricks, tools. This has more parts, new people, and more insect. More insect production. So anything that would produce insects produces 1 more automatically. +3 to meat production during the mating season. Well, this sounds like a good thing to... the good reason that I picked... a good thing that I picked the ranch. Oh, also, I need to build, because I'm silly and I forget this every time, rain collector. Which cannot be moved, does not have to be in the hearth area. So I'm just gonna actually put it right there. Let's get a few more people. We just need more people in general, but let's get a few more people assigned out to things. We need to build more paths, which is totally fine. They're going to be faster on paths, so building them's not a bad idea. As always, when we start against the storm, we just need more people, which happens. It's harder to get people initially, but then also, oh no. Only marked trees. I just almost opened a dangerous glade without even noticing what I was doing. Or a forbidden glade, pardon. Let's just, yeah, move you down there, so that's not happening right now. We're not doing a dangerous glade immediately. I don't have enough stuff for that. I think this also does give us extra wood, if I can have my camera focus on it. Yeah, so we get extra wood. So wood should be not a super big issue. I don't want it doing anything else. So we have need for jerky fulfilled because that's like our starter food. So we have +1 to insect production, extra parts, and more villagers. Because we're not really worried about wood, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting houses built. Ooh, actually. What I need to do is I need to build from here over. That way we can not waste space. Because right now we don't have the ability to build a bunch of houses or anything close to the hearth, because they have to be close to the hearth, just because of where the forest is. That's really, until I chop more, that's all we can easily fit. We should have enough wood to very quickly get this done. Oh, and we have more people now, so I can assign more people out. So we have 2 builders, and then everything else has somebody assigned to it for right now until we get... Actually, I'm gonna do 1 builder. We should see resolve going up. Now, we don't have a bunch of jerky yet. That's what's coming with the butcher. But we are going to have people housed, so it's going to increase happiness. We're almost there on paths. I don't really want to just build random paths, but I guess I could build those. We should do a path here so I don't accidentally block it. Okay. Yeah, I know people's happiness is not super happy because they're homeless still at the moment. Yeah, so this turns something into something. So this can turn any of these, so plant fiber, vegetables, reed, into meat. This turns algae, reed, grain, and vegetables into leather. I'm gonna deactivate it for right now. But this seems really good. We can just turn vegetables. So if we had a normal farm and a ranch, we would basically have it... we're going to move here and deactivate for now. We would just basically have a permanent loop. Every villager with their need for education increased by global production. We don't have that yet. Every discovered glade increases the working speed of scouts. +1 to wood production. I'm going to decline all of these. We have extra wood already. Beavers! I'm not worried about it. Okay, I didn't even I just saw 2 beavers. I didn't even look at the rest. We now have beavers. This should help us out with everything, basically. Okay, I would like to turn insect and meat into jerky, please. Not so worried about oil quite yet. Fish and oil, that makes sense. Not worried about skewers quite yet, because jerky is something that at least 3 of my people enjoy. I don't think... Yeah, you have biscuits and pickled goods, so pickled goods is also in common between these 2. But lizards and harpies can be some of the easiest to keep happy. This ranch looks really weird. My first time playing with the ranch. I just need to discover more glades is what it's coming down to, because we don't have really space to figure anything else out. Ooh, plantation, grow berries and grow plant fiber. We're gonna pick that because we have no ability to do anything planting wise quite yet. Path. Not super worried about paths quite yet. So do we want to do a dangerous glade or forbidden glade? Or do we want to deliver 15 boots, which we don't have the ability to, or coats, which we don't have the ability to? I think this one would be good for now because we definitely can do that one glade that I almost broke through last time. Sacrifice coal, which we don't have a way to make yet, and wood, or have at least 1 hearth. So if we upgrade a hearth, it just takes a little bit of wood decoration, or wood stuff, wood to make decorations. That's what I meant to say. And so if we just do that, next time we have more villagers, which I kind of just assigned everybody everywhere. We only have 1 person building. And we don't have any people that don't have shelter, so these are all should be positive. But yeah, next time we have a builder free, that they'll do that. Because currently we're working on mining and all of that. Debating putting out another woodcutter. Because I'm used to having 2, but we just don't have that many villagers right now. We have somebody working the rain collector, and we have 2 people working on the crude workstation, which is why everything's built. Oh, you don't have anything to do because I locked you on jerky. Okay, well, let's have you build for now. And then I guess I will. Yeah, because there's no nodes near the stone cutting camp now. So let's build this down a little bit, and I guess let's build another woodcutters. If we get more beavers, I will throw more beavers in, but for right now, we can just throw in the lizards. So there's 2 people building. I guess 3 people building, because these both are exclamation mark because they're done. They don't have anything else to build right now. So villagers work faster. We got crates of stone. We unlocked a new camp. I would like more beavers, so let's welcome some people. I have enough vegetables to do that with. More people right now is better. Just don't want to outgrow myself. Coats, pack of building materials, water skins, copper training bar pie, flour, scroll paste, skewers, biscuit porridge. I'm going to go ahead and do coats. Because between manufactory and clothier, we now have enough. I don't know how to pronounce that. The clothing place. We now actually have the ability to make coats, which is super awesome. Don't have anything really to turn into that yet. Oh, there we go. That answers that question. Welcome new people. Hello, more friends. Come join us. I'm going to just turn all the beavers into woodcutters. I was just gonna say I don't have any fish scales or anything, and then we got something that I can just throw a fisher at, so that's nice. I need to keep up on paths as much as possible, because those are going to become important. Oh, don't unlock that, please. But please unlock the other. Oh, actually, that's a normal glade. I don't know why I thought that was a forbidden one. Okay, and we're just gonna have lizards because we have a bunch of them. We're not worried about doing bait. Okay, and so what'll happen is we'll use fish scales for dye. And we want like 20 of those. I'm not worried about having barrels quite yet. We'll do 4 fabric, and I'm just gonna put 1 person on it for now. And then eventually we'll do 20 coats. No pack of building materials, no water skins quite yet. We're gonna really quick. Do this. We get more people. Box of planks, tools. We're gonna do this. We get any builder can carry 5 additional items. We get coat and we get amber. And now we're gonna pick. Ooh, this gives me coal. Oh, but tinctuary is good. Okay, so tinctuary because now we can make the beer that we normally hand out. Farm fields. Not super worried about farm fields. Am I? No, what I'm thinking is weaver because it can produce boots and training gear. So now we have a way to make boots as well. Boots is a positive for several of our people. We'll get that built. I'm gonna move you over to here. I would like this unlocked. And this is gonna clear out some more space around the hearth because we very shortly are gonna run into the issue of not having enough space for shelters. And I just would rather fix that sooner rather than later. Each newcomer group has 2 additional villagers. Sure. And I'm gonna go ahead and pick beavers. Because we need more wood cutting. Wood cutting is kind of important right now. Do I have how many harpies do I have? I have 2 harpies and they're both working at places. I'm gonna switch you for you and you for you. You can use leather or scales. Let's do 20 boots. Don't worry about anything else right now, just make boots. Which you're not going to be able to do because we haven't gotten enough people fishing. Soon we will be able to. Fishing hut. It can be rebuilt or salvaged. Rebuilding gives us a fishing hut, which we have one right... oh, this is a normal fishing hut. So it'd be able to give us more advanced stuff, and all it takes is 10 wood and 2 parts. Yeah, we're going to build that. I'm not worried about getting the stuff from salvaging it. That's awesome. And there's another small pond. I wonder if that upgrades all of them or if that's just going to be a better one, because if it is, I'll just destroy this. I do see that there's some farm fields right here, which means I should build a plant. Well, chop that wood, apparently. Just gonna move you into here really fast. Oh, you can't move into there? Okay. Yeah, because that way if we get those chopped, I can create a plantation which will cover everything. And the plantation will grow stuff and then we can worry about having meat production. Because the plantation will produce plant fiber and berries. Which we can use plant fiber, just not the berries for the meat. Not worried about leather, I'm not worried about eggs. We could do eggs with the berries, that would be cool. I just don't know what we would use the eggs for right now. Now, leather would be super awesome. I just don't have anything else growing that I can do that with. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying not to get myself stuck in a situation where I use all of something that I then need later. Deliver roots. It makes berries, and so we don't have quite that. Deliver ale, which we can make. I'm gonna go for that one. Gain 2 bricks for every 10 pottery. Super helpful. I might actually just do 35 roots and hope that we get roots. Rebuild or salvage 1 ruins. Deliver 10 packs of provisions or deliver 12 packs of building materials. I'm gonna do 10 provisions because this gives us a lot of nice stuff. I'm not so... yeah, I'm not super worried about the rest. And then complete at least one event by doing loyalty or have a farm field and packs of crops. We're gonna do that. Just because we already have the crops starting here. And there's a bunch more glades right next to us. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and actually destroy this fishing. Because now we have a better fishing. Now, it's only 1. But it's just better in general also. Are you only marked? So that, because that's, to me, that's really exciting because it means that we now have the ability to harvest anything that's level 1 or level 2 that's fishing. We don't have anybody super good at farming, but that's okay. Apparently lizards are super good at the ranch, which would make sense. Yes, this is producing scales, sea marrow. I love that we can't make a large fishing hut, but because we unlocked it, we now have access to it. That makes me happy. We're doing okay on everything. The only thing I'm hoping is that we unlock some more... As we're going into here, we unlock some more things. New people. I'm gonna go send a citadel. I am gonna make, because I always forget to do this as well, makeshift trade post. Nope, not makeshift post. Actually, makeshift post too, because I'll need that. But... do I not have? Am I missing it? Trading post, there it is. Trading post will go down here. I'm not quite worried about packs of crops or anything yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and deactivate this. You're waiting on fabric, or we have... do we have? I think it's waiting on dye, and dye is waiting on scales. Is what's happening here. Perfect. New trader arrived. And we do have harpies that have been giving us slowly resolve. So do we want more meat? Do we want some porridge? Do we want biscuits? Pickled goods would actually not be a bad idea. Harvesting crops is 25% faster. I'm going to take that yes, because we don't have humans and they're the best at harvesting. For every 10 units of fish and scales used in crafting, gain +1 to bake production when converting a pack of crops. Not worried about that. +1 to plant fiber production, which includes farming. I'm going to go for that. I'm now going to see what we can do to get some pickled goods. Because pickled goods are super helpful when it comes to... when it comes to making both the lizards and the beavers happy. Now the beavers aren't probably going to be happy for a little bit, just because they have a higher... They want fancier stuff, basically. Whereas the lizards and the harpies actually, at the beginning especially, have a really low resolve counter, so you can be very simple, doing very simple stuff, and they're like, oh, this is the best! Which is easy when you're doing easier to do a first settlement with that. I am gonna build a thing to capture these eggs that I forgot. Gain 2 insects every time woodcutters cut down a tree during the storm. And promptly picking that one, so all the rest of them aren't that good. Do I want 6 beavers and 1 lizard? Yes. And coal and reeds, yep. So let's just build a second. Let's build a second a third woodcutter's camp. I think we're gonna go up here with it. Let's assign some of our 8 beavers that are sitting there doing nothing. I have a lot of stuff that's not doing anything right now, just because I don't need it quite yet. I am gonna move this here and throw some people on it. I'm gonna move this here and throw some people on it. I did increase a reputation just by having the resolve so high. Oil, flour, and paste, not super worried about any of. Flour, scrolls, and paste is something that I don't have any of. I'm kind of wanting to just make all the buildings just to have them. Just because I feel like it's going to be important. Well, I know it's going to be important later to have them. Most of them, at least. So might as well. How many free homes do I have? I have 3 free house spaces. Let's do some big... Oh, I don't have enough. Well... I'm gonna really quick pause. Let's throw some more people in our makeshift post. Where is our... There it is. Third workstation. Let's throw another person in there. I would like to make some big shelters. Just to have them done. Meat production, lizards are better. So let's replace you with you. And we are actually down to 1 builder. So all of this is going to be done by 1 person. Fishing hut has already harvested everything, so we're going to move it. Harpies are extremely happy. I'm hoping that everyone else will become extremely happy. I mean, their resolve's not bad. So, deliver 2 ancient tablets. Yep, immediately doing that. Need for coats fulfilled 40 times and 15 leather, which I think we have 0 of right now. But Guess what the ranch can make? And we're gonna go 15 on that. I don't have any more people to really send over there. No suitable trees. Oh, yep. Let's... Is there anywhere else good that's not a big blade? Yeah, right there's good. I mean, I'm gonna have to do... Here's the thing, so I'm gonna have to do a dangerous glade eventually. So might as well just do this one. We have tools and stuff. Right? Might as well. Man, harpies are just happy. I'm glad. Deactivate that because I don't have enough people to deal with that right now. Okay, so we get 40 eggs, 35 plant fibers, 7 tools, which is really important because I have a feeling some of this is going to take some tools. So tool. And hidden traps. We get the loyalty, which is good. We also get run, reputation, and 20 amber. I'm gonna go ahead and remove some people from some things that they're that they're working on, so I can make sure to have the most amount of people on this, because the longer this is happening, so we're gonna have 2 totems arise during this crazy. We're almost there actually on reputation, which is kind of crazy to me. Do I want to produce barrels? These are all, I feel like these are all redos. We're going to reroll. These are all stuff that I can make. Ale, incense, and pickled goods. We don't have incense or pickled goods, so take it. Eventually, we can either send it to the Citadel and get a full reputation point, or we can break it open, get coal, wine. Woodcutters can carry 5 additional items. That's a lot of good stuff. Fisherman totem spawn nearby. Yeah. Fisherman totems, I should... Oh. Rebuild another fishing hut. Sure, eventually. But I'm just looking at it going, okay, what do we absolutely need for people right now? Because if we don't need people, we should deal with the fisherman's totem. Because those can cause issues. Plus 50% to goods produced in the plantation. That might be good. Want to make sure we had a plantation. Gain 10 ember every time someone leaves. Yeah, we're gonna do that one. So we're gonna get a bunch of extra goods every time something happens in the plantation. And we can do another whole plantation up here if we want. I am gonna build the farm fields just to get the agriculture done. Oh, perfect. So that's done now. We did the fisherman's cave. We're just taking it back. We got a full reputation point from that. These are huge. When this stonecutter's camp's done down here, these are huge. Let's give us double sea marrow. Okay, people are done doing that. I will reassign them back. So here's the question. How many? I have exactly 8 tools. I'm gonna investigate, send this, because then we'll only be almost a little over 2 points left. And we're gonna get the congrats. Not worried about that quite yet. You're just kind of waiting. I'm gonna make some oil and I'm gonna limit you at 20. Fishing hut is idle. We're gonna move down here. No suitable trees near the woodcutter's camp. Yeah, I don't think I necessarily need this many woodcutters camps now that I'm running into the end, but let's just open this. Then this woodcutter's camp. Oh, that's trapper's camp. There's the woodcutters. They look too similar to me. Just open this one. And stonecutters can be moved up here. Oh, nope, I did that wrong. Oop. There we go. Newcomers. Ooh, more tools. I'll take you. it looks like we'll still have housing for everybody right now. I'm gonna assign some of the new people to do this rebuilding. Might as well. Harpies are just extremely happy and gaining us reputation points. We sent this to the Citadel, so we got our reputation point. We also got Amber, which we can use to buy things. I am not really caring what we do right now. Sure, granary. What I need to do is assign some people to make packs of crops. We're gonna stop at... I need 15? 15. And we're gonna use vegetables to make it. What I'm hoping is that we unlock some more harvesting areas. We have this one and this one down here. Perfect. Hello, what do you have? Workers assigned to Glades carry more items, +2 to dye production. Not worried about any of that. What I do want is I actually just kind of want to raise how happy everybody is. And the only real way to do that with what he's offering is boots. So let's trade that. That's really all I need right now, is I just need people to be happier or to finish some of these. So I need like packs of crops and stuff like that. Kind of wanting to build another plantation up here. Might as well. Nowhere to be that I can... Well, there is right there. Yeah, so we're 2 reputation points away from being happy. So we need roots, which I don't think we're gonna get this far into... Oh, wait, never mind. There's roots right there. I was like, I don't think we're gonna get that this far into the game, and then probably found roots. Harpies are already super happy, so I'm not worried about making paste. Don't need to worry about making dye. Probably good to make ale. The problem is we don't have any ale to do. What is using that much leather? Is it the boots? Is it the boots I'm making that are using that much leather? It is. I would rather use scales than leather, if possible. Just because that's expensive. Pick the last couple. Okay, 16 harpies for 30 seconds. We have like 4. Or fulfill your need. I'm gonna go with fulfilling needs because we can probably buy those from traders if I'm really worried about it. Cut through the forest to discover glades. Yeah, I'm not super worried about these. The goal is to get at least one of the easier ones done. Maybe the roots one, things like that. I'm gonna really quick because I just want these trees chopped so I can get another plantation here. We are really close to the end game, so I'm not super worried about anything. Oh, we have 2 fishing huts down here now. That's cool. That's definitely not gonna overfish that one little area. Not at all. Wood production increased by 1%, but harvesting and planting are 25% slower. No thank you. Gain 1 reputation point every time you sell goods worth 60 amber. I don't want less reputation for filling orders. +10 to villager speed. And 1 extra global resolve. I'll take that. That works. Oop, here we go. Need for coats fulfilled and leather. Temple needs incense and scrolls. Clan hall needs training gear, which we can do. That needs tea. Needs wine. I think we can make tea, can't we? Nope. We can make both of these, though. Let's build a temple. Might as well. We're just trying to increase reputation at this point. Packs of provisions. What do I need to... Why don't I do eggs? Berries. What is eggs? I only need 10 of them. Yeah, because the packs of crops are just taking a bit because we don't actively make the... We don't actively make anything for them. We don't make anything for vegetables or stuff. That being said, I can now do another plantation right here. Sanctuary. Yeah, I don't really have a use for... Besides... Yeah, no, I don't really have a use for you. We're just kind of sitting there. Harpies are going to win us the game. Or if I can get... Oh, that's right. I was like, why am I not going up on packs of crops? Because my people are using them to fish. That would make sense. That would explain why nothing's happening there. We just need packs of provisions, packs of crops. Well, Trapper's Camp. I don't think there's anything else for you to do, so we're going to deactivate you. I'll move you to our little extra area up here. Everyone's happy. I'm just waiting for the harpies to win us because we're actually increasing quite quickly. Oh, here we go. Never mind. Boom. So I didn't complete any deeds, but I got 14 stockpiles and seal fragments. So I'm going to call this episode here. We're just going to go through and I'm going to see if I can like speedrun them or get faster. So what I want to do is I want to go here. 1, 2, 3. So the seal should be like our 4th one. Or 2, 3. Yeah, the seal will be our 4th episode next. Or I'll just run them all together and like speedrun, see how fast I can go. So I will see you all next time. Hope you enjoyed Against the Storm. Have a good day. Bye.